In this video, I will teach you the fundamentals from going from this to this. Doing a little 6061 T6 aluminum using a 5356 alloy filler rod. 1/4 inch thick. Okay, see, what had happened was when they bent these, they broke them. They didn't use a large enough radius in the die on that CNC press over there. So what I got to do is, like a little puzzle, I got to put it back in there, but I got to also bring it to that angle with this little piece that I made here. So I'll spring clamp it to the table, get it set, and I'll put my gauge in there, if you will, and I'll spring clamp it in and I'll tack each side just like so. So I'll get a tack here and a tack over here, and then I can take all this apart, weld this back side first, then I'll weld the inside. For this process, I'm using a number 8 cup, 1/8 tungsten, and running it 236 with the foot pedal, so I'll fluctuate. And of course, everybody should know that it's on AC. All right, I'm gonna run through the whole process with you. I'll probably speed this up for a little time consumption purposes. I got about a 1/4 inch stick out on my tungsten.
Okay, to start the process, I'm just establishing a puddle and dabbing some wire in for a tack on each side. To make things easier, I'll just switch hands and do an ambidextrous tack on the other side. Ouch.
Shocker. Sometimes happens.
Okay, here again, before I do anything, I'm establishing a puddle, and then I start slowly dabbing in the wire to fill it in uniformly and evenly. I should add that it's very important to keep a good post-flow coverage over your weld once you're done.
More rod because it's probably going to run out. Do this with your rod when you feel it, when you're beating it. Do that in and out. Go both ways with it.
Remember, the key is getting the puddle the proper size. Every step must be exactly as the step before. Your puddle and the amount of wire that you deposit predicates what your weld is going to look like. Everything else is just consistency thereafter and maintaining proper heat.
So on the back side, this is basically what I'm filling up. I don't know about any basically to it, but that is what it is. And that's what it looks like when I'm finished with that weld anyway. As you can see, I clamped this to an aluminum piece to the table, so that way I don't get any arc marks. If you clamp aluminum directly to steel, you got a lot of potential chance of arc marking.
First job number, it's actually going to be 4 because we did one already, right?